We are live.
All right. Sanju.
All right. Who's joining us this wonderful afternoon? Who's joining us? Who's joining us? Kindly put up a comment or an emoji. Yeah. Good afternoon, Mr. Idoko. Good to have you here again. Please, as you're coming on, tell us where you're viewing from. Tell us where you're viewing from and host a watch party so that your friends on your timeline can also view. Let's do a watch party, share the video, invite your friends via the watch party so they can also connect. And let's all enjoy this because it promises to be great. Promises to be great. So tell us where you're viewing from. Those connecting, Mr. Idoko, tell us where you're viewing from. Who else is joining us? Yeah, Eddie, good to have you here. Boom, boom, boom. I love that. I love the sound of booms. Yes, I love the sound of booms. Okay, Mr. Idoko is viewing from Bini. All right, good to have you. Who else? Who else is joining us? Where are you viewing from? Where are you viewing from? Eddie is viewing from Ilorin. Blessing is viewing from Uyo. Good to have you here. Good to have you. Our guest is ready. So we just let's just get the house busy before we bring up our guests. Who else is joining us this lovely Saturday afternoon? Please tell us where you're viewing from and drop your favorite emoji. Okay, like the video, share the video. It's good we be a blessing wholesale. Like I always tell people, be a blessing wholesale. Oh, Judith is viewing from Port Harcourt. It's good to have you here. It's good to have you. Share, host a watch party. If you know how to host a watch party, click on share the video. Let those on your who else is joining us? Who else Okay, we have Linda from Port Harcourt, Gloria from Abuja, we have Juliet from Abuja, we have Okosa, Mary Sinta from Onitsha, we have Goodluck from Omok, we have Ifeoma Bennett from Port Harcourt, Gloria, where you viewing from? We have Agnes from Abuja. It's good to have you here. All right, today we are going to be handling something very beautiful. We also have Emmanuel from Port Harcourt. We have Blessing from Benin. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. We're going to be having our guest shortly. He's going to talk to us. He's going to be talking to us about what we need to know. Going to be sharing some stuff with us. Okay. Today we are going to be um, doing quite a number of stuff to help a lot of people make more money via this telecom sector. We have Francisca. Francisca Mwaubi, where you came from. So like the video, share the video, invite your friends to join us, and remember to tell us where you're viewing from. We have Ikechukwu viewing us from Benin. We have Amarachi from Lagos. It's good to have you on this wonderful platform. It's good to have you here. It's good to have you join us today. In the next few minutes, we'll be bringing up our guest. He's ready. Today, we are talking about, today is the median edition, the first edition of Meet and Greet with the FBI coach. And we have Mr. Daniel Ekosian Rains. We have Mr. Rains. He's our special guest. He will tell us more about the telecom sector. There are four things we are expecting from him. How you can start up your VTU empire, steps on developing a blueprint for your team growth, how you can grow your team, strategies, and then also how you can use social media tools to build your business, to build your team, and also understanding the 40% rule. So all these and many more we'll be sharing within this 1 hour. Okay, our guest, some of you are already familiar with him. He's someone who is not new to us. He's a go-getter. He has raised millionaires in his team. I call him the oil magnet. They call him the ancestor. Well, they call him ancestor. When he comes on board, he will tell us the reason why they call him ancestor. Okay. So we'll treat all that. So we welcome you, Emperor Max, viewing from Asaba. Ulelu, viewing from Abuja. Chichi Ume, please tell us where you're viewing us from. It's good to have you here. All right, without further waste of time, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished partners, friends, join me as we receive our guest, Mr. Rains, aka the Ancestor. You're welcome, sir.
Hello, my people. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is Ray, live in the city of Uyo. Hope you're having a wonderful day.
Please, let's drop some emoji
All
for
right.
him. Let's drop some emoji.
If you can
Let's
hear me loud
welcome
and clear, if you can hear me loud and clear, please type there, I can hear you. Oh, let me see your emoji. Let me see your emoji.
Yes, if you can hear him loud and clear, please type, I can hear you. If you can hear him loud and clear, if you can hear Mr. Rains loud and clear, please type, I can hear you. Awesome.
Okay, while we're waiting for that, we just have to start. This video wouldn't be too long because we want a lot of persons to access the video and also be able to download it. So it's not gonna be too long. What we'll be doing today is a classical similarity with what you have been doing, but we just want you to do it very well. First of all, I want to appreciate all our team members, all the ambassadors of Recharge and Get Paid. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. You have become the CEO of this platform. All right. So I really celebrate you all. It's a pleasure being on this show, to the first edition, the middle edition of this show. And I want to assure you that you're going to get full value for your data and your time. All right. So what we'll be looking at today is quite simple. Let's say if purpose is unknown, abuse is inevitable.
Sure.
A lot of persons have joined this business, and a lot of persons are still struggling to find their feet. A lot of people have done what they need to do, but then during my time, talking to some persons, I discovered that they are doing the wrong thing. All right. So why this is our media edition? We also want to set up this business in a good foundation, because believe it or not, Recharge and Get Paid is a platform that is designed for every one of us to become financially free, to get to a level whereby money is not your problem. That is the idea behind this business. You're not going to see billions overnight, but consistently building this business, you will definitely get your results. But if you don't follow the foundation, the basics of the business, you're going to get it wrong. Right? So that's what we'll be treating in this episode. Okay, so the basic building blocks that forms your foundation, the essentials that form your foundation in this business is the first you all been hearing about: knowing your why. Knowing your reason for joining Recharge and Get Paid. I do tell people you could have a lot of reasons for joining, but there's one cardinal reason you join. I was talking to a woman yesterday and I asked her this specific question. She's actually rich. She's a retired lecturer. And I asked her, what is your why of doing Recharge and Get Paid? She said her why is that she can prove to people that despite her age, she can still add value to the new generation, the upcoming generation. So why she's 72 years old, but she has youth around her team, and she's trying to boost these guys up. I met some of them yesterday, and I spoke with them. So that is her why. It's not about the money; it's about the why. But for you, I don't know what is your why. Your why could be to raise a business capital. It could be to make so much to pay for orphanage homes. It could be to make so much money that you could send money to your parents, at home, maybe 100,000 every month, like we had on the leaders group. We should all do that. So you should have different reasons for joining this business. If you don't have a why, or if your why is to recharge, just to be recharging, then you are doing the wrong thing, because there is more than recharging and Recharge and Get Paid. There is more than recharging. Okay. So the basic building block is knowing your why. Now, once you know your why, the next thing you need to do, you need to be accessible. You need to be accessible. That is very important. I've spoken with some new persons that joined my team recently, and I discovered that the person that actually wanted to sign them up was not accessible. In marketing, we said it's one thing to advertise. Promotion is important, but when you promote and you don't have the product or you're not available, you break the chain. People are ready to join your business, but when they want to sign up, you are nowhere to be found.
That's true.
Like a guy I heard, he actually used a link to sign up. He used the link to sign up. When he signed up with the link, he wanted to make payment, and he has been calling the upline 3 months now. 3 months. Wow. How can I make payment? The lady's never answered it, and he's not really responding to his chat. So he said, "How will I join such person?" So if you've made up your mind, you know your why, then you have to be accessible. Let people reach out to you. Don't feel they are disturbing you because you want this money. Hello, you want this money, so you have to be accessible. Now, after you've made up your mind to be accessible, you have to decide from the beginning that you are going to win. Decide you are going to win. There is a study that was conducted recently, and they discovered that most people that are chasing their dream, behind their mind, they have this belief that they will not succeed. And I keep asking myself, why do we profess we have faith, we have faith, we have faith? But when it comes to putting your faith to work, you develop heart failure. So your faith is actually waiting for you. When you join this business, decide you are going to win. Just decide. Know it that you're going to win. You're going to succeed. All right? If you have that at the back of your mind, nothing can shake you. You're going to become so strong and unwavering in your pursuit. Of course, during your pursuit, you're going to have some challenges. It is that capacity, to decide to win that keeps you going. All right, that is one thing you need to understand. Now, the next thing is that you need to prioritize team training and duplication. You need to prioritize team training and duplication. Dedicate time. One of the challenges we've had is that, we decided that when people join our team, we tell them, you must have a WhatsApp training group. You must have a WhatsApp training group. Somebody will just go and create a WhatsApp training group, and they'll just pack people and fill the group. But after that, they stop doing training on that group.
Mr.
People
Rings.
come in, they can't find training, and
Mr.
they
Rings.
leave. If you're not doing training on your group.
Mr. Rings, can you take that again? You said prioritize what?
Yes, sir. I'm with you. Duplication.
They should prioritize what?
Team training and duplication.
Okay.
Duplication. So
okay.
Now you all know what training is all about. So I'm going to go into the area of duplication, because you're looking at the the blueprint that you need to put in place. Okay. But before we go into that, the number 4 or number 5 I'm going to add to that is that you need to decide to be a solutionist. Decide to be a solutionist. Why is this important? When you are doing an IT business, which is an IT business, you need to be the solutionist, because there are a lot of persons that don't know about this business. They can't log into their phone. They don't even know how to recharge. They don't know how to do most of these things. You have to be the guy they can call up when they have issues, and you can solve it for them. Understand that this is what you need to do to solve your team problem. When people tell you that they cannot recharge, the auto fund is not going through, you have to be able to provide a solution. It is your responsibility. You have to be able to do that. So decide to be a solutionist. These are the basic building blocks. I will list them again. Be accessible. Decide you're going to win. Prioritize team training. Decide to be a solutionist. You need to be the one that provides solution for your team. The people that you brought into the business, you need to become who they can go to for problem solving. All right? Okay, now let's go deeper now. We are now looking at easy steps to developing a blueprint. Now, before I go into this step, I'll be showing us a chart. During my conversation with a lot of persons, I discovered they are doing something wrong. We spotted this earlier on. I will try to correct it, but I don't know where people get that idea from. But I know where they got it from anyway. Now, look at this chart here. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see from there.
Can you bring it closer to the camera?
Is it visible?
No, it's not visible.
It's not visible. I've used a bigger pen. Okay, but what I'm doing here, I have 2 charts here. I just have to draw this out. Now, on these 2 charts, I discovered that this is what most persons are doing. And that is why it's becoming difficult for them to qualify and get their incentives. When you join this business, Retire and Get Paid does not have a specific matrix pattern that you need to follow. All right? Like people will say a binary system, a 3x3 system, whatever. They don't have it. It's not a forced matrix. It's a business that you decide on how your foundation is going to be. All right. Now, that is where a lot of persons get it wrong, because they find out that there's flexibility on this system. You can decide how your matrix is going to be. They will now form different matrix patterns. So people will register themselves first, register another account, register another account. They go straight line. And when they get to the bottom, they will now open another account. So you have a pivot, and then you have a base. That is a wrong placement. That is a wrong form of placement. If you do that, you are not giving yourself a good foundation. Okay? So what we have been encouraging is using what we call either the 3x3, the 10x10, the 1x3x15, or the SWAT team. I'm going to talk more on the SWAT team so that it will help you to develop a team strategy.
Okay.
All right? Now, let's iterate this matrix system one after the other. let's assume you join this business with a single account. When you join with a single account, you are expected to have at least 3 legs.
Yeah.
Right? That's what we all know. But at the same time, you can have more than 3 legs. There's nobody's saying you must have 3 legs. Now, if you decide to have 3 legs, it means you're going to use the 3x3 approach, which is fine. But the thing is, once you earn your international trade fund, 25,000 PV, because absolutely your 3 legs will give you 10,000 PV, 10,000 or 5,000 PV. That's 15,000 PV or 25,000 PV. But the next point you are going for what? Small car fund, which is what? That's how many PV? 60,000 PV.
60,000 PV.
Yes. If you are going to use the same, exactly. If you're going to use 3x3, it will take you time because those persons that are under your leg, they would have passed your 10th generation. And one thing I've come to realize in this business is that most people that will be working on your team might be from your 8th generation, 9th generation. Okay. That's just the fact. People that will be working in your team might be people in your 5th, 6th. The people that you register might not even be working. Is that downline that are working. So if you don't use a good matrix plan, you discover that you are selling new wallets, you are not seeing PV. You are selling new wallets, you are not seeing commission. You are asking them, now that new wallet where you buy, what you can do? Is in a registration, but you don't see PV, you don't see money. You know, so it's because your business is going deep down. All right. So if you're going to use 3x3 approach, make sure that the first 3 accounts under your main account, you own them. That will help you understand the 40% rule when we go towards the last part of the training. Okay. Now, the other system we have, another strategy is the 10x10.
Can I draw you back a bit?
10x10.
Can I draw you back a bit? Can you see this slide? Can you see this image I just put up? Was that what you wanted to show us?
Okay. We can use the one on the left side that goes straight. We can use that one as the vertical. You know, that's actually what a lot of persons are doing. They will line it down. Some people line up to 10 and they now put 3 under the 10 and start building from there. Now, I asked one guy, I said, why are you doing that? He said, because we want to earn all the bonus from 1st generation to 10th generation. Imagine that. How will you now balance all the 10 accounts? How will you balance it? So most times, chasing short-term goals is why a lot of persons have not qualified. They want to chase short-term benefits. Yes, you register somebody on 100 but you are doing yourself a disfavor because that person that you are bringing in, the person follow your blueprint, the person follow you and do what you did, you will not see his brake light again because the person will be your 21 generation, 21. Yes, the people you are bringing to this business follow your own strategy of lining people straight. You have 40th generation, 40. So you will not see anything. You will not see. So let's not use that approach. It's not good for your qualification.
Okay.
It's not. Now, the other one we have is the 10x10. The 10x10 is if you join this business and you started with 10 persons, okay? You register 10 persons. Those 10 persons must be active participants, active users, not VTU users. Even if you have 20, if those 20 are doing VTU, you have not gotten your 10. You have not gotten your 10. Until those 10 are duplicating, that's where you can say you have a 10.
Mr. Rains.
A 10x10 matrix.
Mr. Rains.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Can you
hear you.
Can you take this slowly once again? Now, I'm trying to put up. I want to put up a comment on that image again, so that because I understand perfectly what you're saying. So many people are actually getting it wrong when it comes to laying the structure of their
foundation.
Yes, the foundation. You know, so I want to project it once again. Now, I believe this is exactly what you're talking about.
Yes, if you own all the straight line account, that is wrong.
Where we have the wrong strategy, vertical.
Horizontal. Vertical is wrong.
Yeah, the horizontal is the right way.
It's the right way. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So if you can see the image, viewers, if you can see the image, kindly put a comment. Yes, I can see the image. I can see the image. Let's know if we are actually carrying you together. Let's be sure that we are on the same page. So if you can see the image, kindly put up a comment. Yes, I can see the image. Put up a comment. Okay, good, good. I can see the image. Fantastic, fantastic. So, Mr. Rains, please fire on.
Okay, now looking at the right strategy, let's still have that chart. Looking at the right strategies there. When you're talking about 10 by 10, you could have the boxes. You could have 3 here. You can now expand 10. No, they can become 10. You could have 10 boxes horizontal. So that gives you 10 by 10 strategy. Now, if the people in your business are also following the 10 by 10 strategy, it will really you qualify very fast because those 10 accounts will be giving you 1,000 PV plus at least. That automatically qualifies you for leadership bonuses every month. And of course, uh, 10,000 PV is what you can do to have the 10 active. Okay?
Please, can you take that again?
Yes.
Mr. Rains, please, can you take that again?
Yeah, start expanding uh, the horizontal numbers. We have 3. Now let's assume we have we have B, C, D, E, F, G, H. 10, up to 10 horizontal. Okay. Now those are 10 individuals that are active. Like I said, they are not active. They are only active when they are duplicating. Once they are duplicating, that is when they are active. So if you have 10, you can build with that 10. But the good news is that if this 10 can give you 10,000 PV, which is 1,000 PV every month, of course, 1,000 PV is like 3 registration, every platinum, 1 platinum. That is 1,000 PV. So if you have 1,000 PV from all 10, of course, some will do more than 10. If you use every month, you can earn 100,000.
Okay, what you're saying, what you're saying invariably is this: that, for example, your account is A, and you have B, C, D under you, that you can have up to Z directly on the same horizontal line. Is that what you're saying?
On your first generation, you can have as many as you want.
Good. So somebody was asking that, is it compulsory that the first 3 lines should be owned by you? The first 3 legs should be owned by you?
And that depends on the strategy you want to use. That's why we're looking at a lot of strategies like this. If you're going to use 1 by 3 by 15, that's going to be your account. That is 1 by 3.
Okay. Now,
you get it?
Some people might not understand the 1 by 3, the 1 by 5, like you and I understand. Can you use another language that will make it a lot simpler or easier for them to grasp?
Like what we have here now, we have 1 by 3.
Yes, 1 by 3.
Your first account, sponsor 3, which I have 1 by 3.
Fantastic.
You get it now?
Good. Yes.
Okay. That's my account. What I will now do for this 3 now, I will place 5 person on B, place 5 on C, and place 5 on D. That is what we call 1 by 3 by 15. 1 by 3, because we have 15 now on your second generation.
Okay, so when you come to B, you place 5 persons. You come to account C, you place another 5 persons. You come to account D, you place 5 persons.
Exactly.
Good. So,
You
fire
get
on,
that?
sir. Yes, clear.
In your team approach, because you are developing a blueprint, whatever you do, you're able to duplicate into your team members. So if it's what I'm doing, for instance, I came into 4 accounts, I'm able to duplicate this into my members, that anyone that is coming into my team, you're also coming in with 1 by 3 first to start with. Automatically, that makes them to understand that you're coming for business.
Okay.
If you also have 15, you'll start making money immediately. And nobody makes money in this business and go back. You cannot make money in your first week of business and you say it's business. It's an approach, but you need to make it a team blueprint. Let everybody follow the strategy. People should not have haphazard blueprint. It doesn't help your business. You have many people in your team, but you're not qualified. Some of them cannot even know, they don't even know when to upgrade. They are too scattered. It doesn't make any sense. So as a team leader, you need to develop these people. Is it that you yourself decide to use 3 by 3, you want to start with 1 account. If you want to use 10 by 10, you join the business, you start 10 persons down to 10 generation. Fine, super fine. You want to use 1 by 3 by 15. Everybody come in 1 account, register your personal account, B, C, D, and then build it downwards. Of course, that's what most of us are doing. We are using the 1 by 3 approach or 1 by 10. You could also own the 10 accounts on your first generation if you have the capacity. But don't do the mistake. Don't make the mistake of doing vertical. Vertical means you're going to balance account B on a straight line, balance account C that is under B, balance account B that is under B. It's a big work and you're not qualified.
Yeah.
You're not qualified.
Awesome.
Let's not do the mistake. Not helping anybody.
So the best thing to do, the best thing to do is under account, when you have account A, you register yourself, account B, C, and D. Then under account B, you place 5 persons. You come to account C, you place 5 persons.
Yes.
You come to account D.
Like that. Just build it, you know.
You come to account D, you place 5 persons.
Place 5.
Okay. Now,
it could be more than 5 if you have the capacity.
Yeah, it could be more than 5. Yeah. Okay, that's great. Now, some people have this perception. Some people have this perception that in recharge and get pay, you don't have to balance accounts for you to qualify for additional incentives. What do you have to say about that?
Well, the truth is that you need to follow the 40% rule. Of course, you are coming to the 40% rule before we have. So let's keep that question for the 40% rule. When we get there, we'll add the next week.
Okay.
I want to talk about the next blueprint now. We talk about the 1 by 3 by 15. Now we're looking at the SWAT team approach.
SWAT team
approach is a system. SWAT team. Yeah. Of course, you'll be watching an American movie, you see SWAT team.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? When you see SWAT team going to and all that. Now, what it means is that can I continue?
Sure, please fire on.
Okay, what that means is that when you are building your team, you need to look for, or once you've trained your team, what you are trying to do is you're making them knowledgeable to have idea about the business. They know the technical part, they know the aspect, and the social media aspect, which is doing. But what you need to do, because you are looking at duplication, you need to adopt the SWAT team approach. And this is what the SWAT team approach says. It's a group of first liner or members that are knowledgeable in terms of your team goals, your vision, your strategies, and they also follow the tasks and objectives. For instance, if you have a team and you tell them you're going to make a Facebook post today, they should be able to all copy that Facebook post and make that post on Facebook. Okay. We say we're going to make a Facebook advert. Everybody run adverts on your page. they should all follow and run adverts on their page. But the beauty of the SWAT team approach is that everybody is doing the same thing and getting
At the same time.
that can be yes, that can be achieved if everyone understands your objective. What is your objective as a team? Apart from your individual goals, what is the group objective? How many millionaires do you want to reach? And how do you want to achieve that? Go deep down to know what your team are doing. In adopting the SWAT team approach, it will help you. I have an incident that happened recently, and because I was using the SWAT team approach, I was able to solve that problem. The SWAT team approach means that as a sponsor, you need to know your first generation and your second generation participants. The people that you register, they need to communicate with you.
Can you take that again?
Your second, third generation should be your, as a SWAT team leader, the people that you brought into the system and the people that they also brought should be your priority. Now, those people that came into your business through your first generation, they should also be prioritized people that are under them. So everybody follow. You need to watch American movies, SWAT team, the way they move.
Yeah.
This one move here, this one move here, this one move here, this one move here. It keeps your team intact. Now we are having a breakaway in network market when people join business, they say because of lack of connection with their sponsor, they disappear. Because of lack of connection with the upline, they disappear. That thing needs to stop. As a leader, anybody that join your team, you need to reach out to that person. Sure. Don't just earn referral commission and just let it be. Once you earn referral commission, look for that person. Who register this username? Oh, you're welcome to the team. If you have any challenges, do let me know. If you need e-wallet, any challenge you have, let me know. Follow up on those people that join outside your own registration, people that join after your team members. Follow up and also encourage those people that are under you to do the same thing. If you follow that approach, you'll be building a big family. Now, I have an experience where one of the leaders that I registered wasn't really doing the business. But because I already know the people that are under that account, I had to reach out to those persons. I started working out something. And today, they're all enjoying the benefit of the business.
Awesome.
Some of them would have regretted not joining, or they'll be regretting that they're offline. But because I was able to reach out to them, I had them in my, I reached out to them and started the business. They had their own groups and they're doing fine. That's the benefit of having a SWAT team approach. So don't just register people or simply register your team and you don't work with them. You need to work with them so that they get the result that they need. All right?
Okay.
Okay. We're done with developing blueprint for your team. Yes, we love that. Now the next thing we have is effective use of social media. Effective use of social media.
Okay. I'm with you.
Okay. All right. Now, like you all know, this business, people that you know will not join you. So maybe you're thinking, if I join Richard and get, I'm going to talk with my brother, my sister, my mother, my father, and then my village head, and then my town crier, and the likes, the people that you know. But of course, you come to realize that the people that you know will not join your business. So which means your Facebook is your office. And most of us have been using Facebook as the funnel we used to reach out to the public. But the truth is that your Facebook is not giving you the results you need. Your personal Facebook page is not what's going to give you what you need. Because each time you go on Facebook, the same categories of persons that have been viewing you, they know you. Those are people that will see your adverts. And of course, Facebook has changed its algorithm. When you make a post on your timeline, it's only those that are commenting on your post that usually see your post. So maybe you just make a post and everybody that is in return get paid are the ones that see your post and they'll just like, comment. Those are the people that will be seeing your post and they are usually not up to 50. Because Facebook doesn't want you to make money. Facebook wants you to do adverts. So they will not share that your advert to wider. Maybe you have 5,000 friends. Out of the 5,000 friends, you think they are seeing your advert. Even if you make your advert public, the people that will see your post, it's not up to, they're not up to 50. They're not up to 50. Which means your timeline is not actually the best place. What you only do on your timeline is brand exposure. Brand exposure. You expose your brand, which is okay, but your timeline might not be a funnel for your business. That's why we encourage members to have faith. When you open a Facebook page, you can run an ad. When you run ads, an ad of 3,000, 4,000, you can run it for 10 days. You likely have more than 10,000, 5,000 views and comments. Most of these persons are the people that will join your business,
Okay.
not the people on your timeline. Your timeline is just for brand awareness, right? Just for brand awareness, you need to build your timeline to focus on what you do. If you are a professional, if you're an influencer in your field, you need to market yourself as a brand and then use your company. Just find a way to blend it. But you're not really doing advert on your timeline because your timeline is filled with your village people. And then put your village people, your school friends, people that your church member. I don't think they will not join you. That's the truth. And even if they join, some of them will not even do the business. They're just like, let me just join because my friend is doing it.
Yeah.
But the real business category that you're looking at are on Facebook. Now, when you're on Facebook page, you want to boost Facebook page. Facebook can help you to do what we call targeting. So you're not just targeting people within your locality. You can target people in Abuja, you can target people in Lagos. You can even make a segment of Lagos your target. You can target Ikeja, you can target Ikorodu, you can target Alaba. You don't segment it. Any area you want to target, you can pick a niche from that market. All right. No, it gives you a wider exposure. One of my team members did a Facebook ad recently, and he said he put Nigeria as a whole, he used Liberia as a whole, and he started getting he was bombarded with different interests. People in Cameroon, people in South Africa. And I told him, are you ready for this? He said, no, they just want to try it. So the truth is, once you expose your advert and you target certain audience, you will get the results. That's what I do. Now, within the targeting that Facebook allows you to do, you can still pick categories of users. You could pick people that spend their time online. You could pick people that are CEOs. You could pick people that want to do network marketing business. You could pick people that are interested in ICT. Facebook gives you that option to select your audience so you don't waste much advert. All these things you can find on your Facebook ads. All right. Now, of course, there is no one way to do Facebook ads. You just keep trying and trying. But the truth is, if you use your timeline for adverts, you might not get the results. Okay. Now, most people use a Facebook group. You go to Facebook group and they post advert there. It's okay, but most times it's not professional. You have a group, you are not paying for it. You just go and drop your advert. Sometimes they will bash you. They will speak ill of you. What you can do on Facebook group is to look out for people that are leaders in that group and chat with them. Not like direct chat of your business, but rather develop a relationship with them. Once you start chatting with them, they will start seeing your advert because in Facebook, the person that you play ball to is the person that sees your advert. Like people that you chat with, there are people that see you. People that you don't chat with, they don't see you. People that you don't see to their timeline, they cannot come to your timeline. That's how Facebook is.
Yeah.
You say that your timeline is not busy, it means you're not busy timeline. It's only when you start commenting on other people's timeline that they start seeing your adverts, they start seeing your posts. So if you're in a group, all you need to do is to chat with the admin or the leader, people that communicate on that group very well. Try to initiate conversation with them, build a rapport. When you build a rapport with them, you start talking outside your business. You develop a relationship. Over time, they really want to ask you, I've been seeing your posts on your timeline. What do you do? Business don't start with that. I've had a lot of sign up doing that. I don't need to go to a group and make posts, but I could make a friend request with someone that owns the group. In fact, let me give one instance. There's a group, Ibom Rant. The admin of that group was registered by Pepe Jackson, and the guy is doing massively well. We just developed a relationship with the guy, and the guy got to sign up. So there are a lot of groups.
I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that.
Yeah, exactly. So just know the decision makers and then flow with the decision makers. If it's a group that has 10,000 members, 3,000 members, and you register the admin, you know what that means. You know what that means. Okay? You can also make adverts on those groups. You could call the admin and you want to place an advert. Let me give you a strategy. If you meet the admin of the group, I want to create an advert, that advert is going to generate revenue for you. But this is what you do. You do return and get paid. And you explain return and get paid to him. Then you're going to register him first. Now, when you make the advert, anybody that is coming from his group, start under him. You don't win the guy. You might not even pay for the advert self.
Okay.
Yes, you might not pay for the advert. That's how to use Facebook group. Now, for Facebook page, I've already talked about that. When you
Yeah.
are doing Facebook page, is it that you link your Facebook with your WhatsApp? Because most times if you do advert and you post link, Facebook might not approve the advert. Facebook don't approve adverts these days. They have stringent rules. So your WhatsApp, you could use message me. Message. When they click on it, they will chat you, they will not drop a link. You do that. From that link, they will drop in WhatsApp. But if you go to add link, Facebook might not approve your advert. A lot of people have been coming to me that Facebook is not approving their ads.
Okay.
Most times it's the link you are sharing on the ads.
Let me ask. Sometimes some partners put up adverts and Facebook don't approve it. What are likely what are the problems? What are the things that might likely cause the rejection of this adverts?
Okay. Facebook already have a rule when it comes to adverts. One, you don't promote multi-level marketing. You don't promote get-rich-quick scheme. You don't promote drugs, supplements. Then you don't promise ambiguous stuff. They have discriminatory policies towards some kind of advert, which you also need to study. They are much. So, but this is what you need to know. When you are running adverts on Facebook, there are some keywords you don't need to use on your adverts. That is why I advise you using videos, because if you use videos and you just put a little stuff on the video, and then call to action, people will respond to that video. But when you make a long conversation, Facebook will read it. When they see make money, when they see 1 million naira, and 5,000 naira, and 20 million, and this, when Facebook just see that money, they will just strike the advert. They will not approve it.
Okay.
Once your advert promoting money, Facebook will not approve it. So how do you work through this? Work with videos. If you have a video, market that video, put message us and all the likes. Then on the video, people will comment, you send them your link. That's the best. That's what I do. I use videos often. Of course, you know Dickmo, the guy in US. That video
Yeah, I know
the guy
Dickmo.
did is one of
Yeah.
the things you can use. Yes, I use that. I've been running it for months now, and it's been giving me results. People watch the video and they ask, and I send them the link. All right, so it's better using videos. Okay, but if you're gonna do a text, you're gonna do text. Make sure everything that has to do with make money, get rich, earn million. You know, when it has to do with money,
Eliminated from the message.
yes, from the advert script, remove it from it. You get that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's how you need to start. Okay.
Okay.
I guess you're done with that, right?
I didn't hear that.
Now we are now going to the last one, the 40% rule.
Yeah.
Yes, the 40% rule. So I'm back to your initial question. You were asking, you said the social group does not have a leg balancing, system. I need to balance your leg.
Yeah.
How does that affect your business? Return and get paid does not have a specific, or you don't need to balance leg. Initially,
should I display that slide again?
Go ahead.
So this, you want to make your comments based on this?
Yes, going back to the 40% rule now. Okay, now when Richard Gepe started, when we had the matrix, you can view your genealogy. This was actually the way the business was structured. It has a 3x3 system. So we didn't have to look for balancing of leg, because once you have 3 and people are joining, it definitely means your leg will be filled up. Your legs will be filled up. So, but over time, let's go that we can have different approach. Most people just register people, and some of them are not working. and all that. So you have one leg working, and then you have the required PV. But the company now says, with this PV, can we still pay? No. If everybody is using a straight line, the company will not be able to pay because everybody will be paid every day the same amount. Let me give you an instance. Let's start from passive income now. Passive income is under Joyous. Joyous is under Tom Phineas, just that way. Okay. Now let's assume you want to pay 100,000 leadership bonus. It means you're going to pay everybody on that leg because they have 100,000, 10,000 PV, even if you know balance. So the company says for sustainability purpose that for any award you want to qualify for. Let me read how you should understand it.
Okay.
The 40% rule is designed to help users achieve more and in record time. It simply means that for every award qualification, no one leg should provide more than 40% of the required PV.
In a layman's language.
For every award you want to qualify for, let the PV not come from one leg. Let the PV not come from one leg. Now, this implies that you can have
the PV should come from, looking at the image on the screen, the PV should come from B should provide 40%, C provide 40%. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, if you are using 3.
Okay. Then what if
that is 3? You are
okay.
Go ahead.
I wanted to ask, what if you are using more than 3, but finish the explanation on 3.
Yes, what I'm trying to say is that the implication of the 40% rule is that you can have as many direct as you can. Because the company says the definition is that the rule is designed to help you achieve more and in record time. Now, this is the catch. If you are not using multiple directs, you use only one direct, of course, you're going to end up to 10 generations. Now, most people don't start with platinum. So how will you that is on basic end from your 10 generation when you are not on platinum package? How soon will you qualify? It's going to take a lot of time. But if you have more direct, because that's the implication. The implication is that you can have as many direct as you can. So having as many direct as you can means that you have B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, as many as you can. Okay? Now, these persons, whatever they are doing, now counts for you.
Okay.
It therefore means that you don't need to build downward. You don't need to build downward. You can build what? Horizontally.
Okay.
You can build horizontally and still qualify. You have a lot of persons on the first generation. You see that? Now, by the time you are qualifying for your 500,000, you not even have gotten to 5 generations. You put 500,000 in 5 generations because you have a lot of persons on the basic that are working below and doing the same thing. They are following the team strategy. What team up? Everybody is duplicating.
Yeah.
So you're going to have much more on your 5 generations. So you've already got to 25,000 PV. By the time they are going deep down to 7 generation, you've already gotten your 60,000 PV. So you can do the math. Check it up. You don't need thousands of people in Richard get paid. If you have 60,000 people in Richard get paid and that's 60,000, 6,000, and they did platinum, you don't qualify now. You are qualified. Do the math.
That's amazing.
Yes. Multiply 6,000 times times how many? Times 400 PV. You see that? You don't even need much people, but it's just few people doing the right thing. That's what you need. All right. You see that? Just 6,000 persons on your team with 400 PV gives you 240,000 PV. This is close to you collecting 2,500,000, 3 million naira. Can you see that? But most of us, we have more than 6,000 persons. But because you are doing the wrong thing, we don't even understand what's happening. You don't need plenty of people to reach and get paid. The highest PV cap is 500,000 PV. If you have 10,000 persons in your team, 10,000, let's say they did 200 PV. That's 2 million. That's 2 million PV.
Yeah.
And you don't need 2 million PV.
That's 2 million.
So we should not be looking at having a lot of members in our team. We should be looking at duplicating and doing the right thing. Because just 6,000 persons on your team You already qualify for so much. Yes. That's 2 million PV. And what do you need 2 million PV for? You don't even need 2 million PV. Passive income, passive income is not doing anything with the PV. So that's the truth. If you are not doing the right thing, you have to for yourself. So you don't need, the highest you can have is 5,000 members.
So
do the right thing.
So
And you qualify for all the incentives.
invariably, Reigns, invariably, you are saying that once you register, you concentrate on your first generation and second generation and build it well. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, and they also have to do the same thing. That is the SWAT team. Everybody must do the same thing that the leader is doing to get results. We follow it bomber to everybody will get the results.
Okay.
Yes. So let's go back to the 40% rule now.
Okay.
Like I said, the implication is that you can have as many direct because you know what you want to achieve in record time. Like if you want to achieve in record time, you set time for yourself. That means you have to have more direct. So that's what the 40% is telling you. You don't need to depend on 3 persons. Your salvation cannot be hanging on 3 individuals. You cannot hang your salvation on 10 individuals. So you need to, if you have more to achieve, you expand your direct. Okay?
Yeah.
You don't need to build downward to any incentive up to 10 generations. You can achieve that at 5 generations. You can achieve that at 5 generations, 6 generations, you've achieved that.
Okay.
You earn more from the people that the multiple direct commission you'll be getting is massive because you have a lot of persons on your direct and they are duplicating. Each of their duplication is money for you. All right. Now, the final note of the 40% is that you qualify easily. Check what they are doing. You discover that they are doing the wrong thing. That's just the truth. Some of them, they got to know and they're like, I didn't even know what I've done this or I've done that. So you need to understand that the 40% rule is designed for sustainability and also for speed to help you and to help the company. Otherwise, people for the qualify, we don't need to pay them because everybody will be on a long line, earning the same PV. The people which are get paid are shared upward. So everybody will definitely have that PV, but will they pay everybody? What differentiates is that you have to balance your leg. As you balance your leg, you earn the incentive. So why we don't have balancing which I get, we have the 40% rule, and it is very sacrosanct. You need to balance. You need to have that.
Yeah,
but note that if you own 3 personal accounts, yes, if you own 3 personal accounts, you don't need to concentrate on balancing because your 3 personal accounts, you already know that you are producing results. This one is giving you 5,000 PV every month, 10,000 PV. This one is giving you 10,000. So as long as your legs are generating PV because they are your account, you can monitor your business. So you will not need to balance because they are your account. It's only if you do not know, that's why you'll be working to balance. But if you know from the beginning that you need to do these things, balancing is not in return and get paid because you know. It's going to I need to go and balance because you did not know. If you know, you don't need to balance. FBICoach, communicating.
Okay, sure. You are communicating. You are very much on track. If you have 3 accounts under you, that is B, C, D, and apart from the people you have registered directly under you, if you have B, C, D, and you are monitoring those B, C, D, and the B, C, D are generating PVs, you don't need to start bothering yourself about balancing accounts. Because apart from the fact that B, C, D are generating PVs, the people you register under you are also generating PVs. And it's very clear. Okay, at this point, I'm also saying, please, let's give opportunity for people to ask questions so we can start rounding off. If you have question based on all Reigns has been sharing, kindly drop your question. If you have a question, you can drop your questions. You can drop your questions. Let's start treating them one after the other. Okay, let's start treating them. There were some questions that some people dropped while he was teaching. kindly bring back those questions so he can handle them briefly as we are rounding up the session. I believe it's been a wonderful time this evening, or rather this afternoon. It's been a wonderful time. You have actually shared a lot. Okay, so I would like encourage everyone to take time and watch this video again. Take time, watch the video. Ensure you share this video with your friends, and share the video with your partners, share the video with your prospects. Let everybody learn this. It's very important. There is nothing as good as building and building to last. It's extremely important. So if you have a question, kindly drop it. Okay, there's a question here which I will display. Can you see the question range? From Mary Ekwo. She said, my page has been unpublished. What do I do?
Okay. Okay, your page was not banned. It was unpublished because you're not active. You're not using the page. So what you need to do is go and create another page. Page is free. So create another page and start all over again. All right?
I think what she's asking, I think what she's asking is she has put up adverts at one time or the other, but the advert wasn't published. The advert wasn't published.
Our page, Facebook. No, it's not. It's not advert. It's the page.
Her page has
Once your page is dormant, you're not using it.
Okay.
Yes. Unpublished. Yes. Once you are not using your page, it will be unpublished. They will send you a notification, and after a while, they will take it down. So go and create a new page with a new name.
Okay. So Mrs. Mary Ekwo, create a new page. That's the response. Create a new page and start working with that. Now, there is another question from Zubair. What advice do you have for someone with 3 vertical placed accounts? Can you see the question?
Now, the truth is that, yes, I see the question. What you are doing is that you are building one leg.
What advice do you have for someone with 3 vertical placed accounts?
It's
with the
just what you are saying here.
With
and that's the mistake a lot of persons are doing. You have second account that. The advice here is that you need to create more direct for yourself. That account you have is one leg. All what you are doing is now on one leg. So that is 40%. You now have a power leg. That power leg is now your second account that has 10 people under it. All right. And the third account is also under that first account. So you have a power leg that is your leg. You need to now go and look for your C and your D and your E and your F. But if you have persons or users on your first account, like you already have C, D, E, work with those persons to also produce results. But if you don't have, if all your members are on D, on a straight line, you're already losing PV, and there's nothing you can do about it. Just go and open new direct account under your main account and build it so that you can qualify very fast. Thank you very much.
Okay. There's let me look for another.
Okay, do you have the chart? You know, what she's doing is actually what I wanted to show us. I draw it here because I've actually spoken with a lot of partners and I discovered that's what they are doing. But I can't have, maybe I'm going to post it later. I will do a graph. What they are doing, they will place 1, 1, 1, 1. When they now get to the under here, they start building it down. It is wrong. It is wrong. It is wrong. You need to stop doing that. The company wants you to qualify. CEO wants you to qualify. So don't waste your time doing this business without results.
Okay. Okay, I'm trying to project another question here. someone is asking, after getting the 3 horizontal legs, is it possible to place the remaining people coming to the BCD?
Yes, is your account. For me, this is what I do. Every of my accounts should occupy my first generation. And anybody that's coming after that should be on my second generation. Okay? So if you are getting additional people that are coming in, you can add them to BCD, or you can open additional direct for yourself and then place them. You know, you can have more than 10 directs. You can have more than 3. So you're not restricted. If you know that your capacity, you can do 10 direct. You have a lot of persons that are coming in, you can have 10 direct. You can also place under these accounts under you. They are still your accounts. All right? Because you're supposed to place at least 5 or 10 on each of these CD. Of course, you know that. You're not going to open it and leave it like that. So you will place people under B.
Those 5 or 10, are they your personal accounts or outsiders inclusive?
The one on the vertical, horizontal.
The one on
anybody
the horizontal.
You're placing on BC. Yes, they are your sign-ups. You put them under BCD.
Should I project
Once you've got to your 5 under your B? Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Once you've got to your 5 under BCD, if you have extra, you can create additional legs for. You can create additional, maybe D1, D2, D3. You can do that. C1, C2, C3. You can do that.
Okay. Okay. I have quite a lot of questions here. Another person is asking, Renz, can you see the question from Kabir?
Yes. Abdul Kabir. Yes, the answer is yes. Any account you register with your first account is your direct. Please take that. Any account you register with your first account is your direct. So if you have already registered people on BCD, you can register another account using your personal account. It comes as your first account, like your first generation account. Okay. So, like what you said, what if the BCD is not owned by me? Can I still register the 3 accounts like GHI? If you are using multiple accounts, all your personal accounts should be registered by your first account. Please get that. All your personal accounts should be registered by your first account. Unless in some cases, which I will not explain that. I will not explain that now. But all your personal accounts, make sure that they're registered under your first account. The advantage is that whoever you are bringing to the system, you're going to earn from their first generation to their 10th generation. But if you bring somebody and put in your account that is on your 5th generation, you only earn that person's 5th generation, because at 10th generation, you are not earning again for your main account. I don't know if you understand that. So,
can you take that again?
Yes. Your first account should sponsor all your other accounts, unless on some cases.
Okay.
Unless on some cases, maybe there's a leg you need to work on, a weaker leg. Or apart from that, if you sign up users on your second generation, it gives you the capacity to earn all the activities. Somebody that joined you on second generation, if the person produces results, you earn up to 9th generation. But somebody that you put on your account that is already on your 5th generation or 6th generation, when the person starts duplicating, at 10th generation, you will not see anything again. Because 5 plus 5 is 10. So when the person brings his first 5, you will not see anything again. But if the person is on your second generation, you will earn up to his 9th generation.
Okay. All right. Let me project another question here that says, what strategies do you use to wake up sleeping partners?
Sleeping partners. You don't want me to wake them up. I'll go and look for new people. Though. I don't have time. If you are sleeping, you have sleep with that. G-masu. If you sleep, you don't sleep. No sleep. No sleeping on the bicycle. But what you can do is this. In case you have somebody that is active but is sleeping.
So how do you wake them up? What do you do to wake them up?
Yes. Something is wrong somewhere when somebody is sleeping. Is it that the person has some challenges, or the person feels he's not being carried along, or just find out ask the person, what is the matter? What can I do to bring you back to the business? If it gives you an open arm, if we will have the discussion, he will share his problem with you. If you can solve it, fine. If you cannot solve it, if it's a problem that is only Holy Spirit that can solve it. If there's some problem that only Holy Spirit can solve that problem, all right, we don't leave out. There's a problem that you can solve. Maybe it tells you he has so and so challenges, I'm working on something, I'm doing this, it's okay. But if it tells you something outside this that you cannot solve, please don't waste your time. Just leave him. The child get paid his year. Anybody that wake up anytime, he will continue from where he stopped. A lot of people are waking up now, they're coming to look for their password. If we're going to spend our time begging them to come back, we'll neglect the new people. We'll neglect the new people that are coming in. So focus on the new people. Let the new people see your results. Once they see your result, they will all come back.
Okay.
Yes, and when they come back, let them meet you better than they left. When they come back, let them meet you better than when they left. You get it?
Yeah.
They should meet you better than when they left. They should not come and meet you the way you were. Yes, because they will come back.
Okay. Meaning you should keep digging.
Okay?
You should keep grinding. You should keep building. Don't depend on one person.
Yes, keep grinding. CEO said something and it clicked. He said if one of your team members say no they do or they resign, fire them with 10. Just add 10. Add 10. As in carry more 10. You are the CEO of this business. You can hire and you can fire.
If what
Network marketing is not, if one sleep,
sure.
say no they do, fire them with 10. Don't add 10. You will not even feel the impact of that that left.
Hire another 10.
Fire them. Another 10. Replace one with 10. You will not feel the impact.
Okay, let me quickly go to another question because quite a lot are coming here now. I'm not sure if we can take all of them because of our time. Please, is there any trusted Facebook ad personal one can use to have Facebook ad? I don't understand this question. Is there any trusted? Please, when you are writing your questions, don't use abbreviations, please. Charity, please rephrase your question.
Charity,
write it in full.
Rephrase your question.
Write it in full. Please don't use abbreviations. But if I'm getting
rephrase your question.
Yeah, Charity, please rephrase your question and don't use abbreviations, please. Don't use abbreviations. Okay. All right. There's another question here. Zubra said, after placing 5 legs under your 3 horizontal legs, do you start EFG that belongs to you?
Yes, you can do that. You can do that. Remember what I said? When you earn your 5,000 or your international trip fund, you need more PV. So you have to expand your direct. All right. It's like you are building a structure. At every level, you need foundation. If you're building a skyscraper at every junction, every next level, you need a new foundation. So once you've earned your 500,000 and you want to earn your 2 million very fast, you need to expand your foundation to accommodate PV that is coming. Once you've earned your 2 million, you need to also add more direct so that you can quickly move to 250. Once you're at 250, you need to quickly, just keep doing that. But also you're working on your account below. If your account below are giving you what you want, then that's okay. Like if you have 3 accounts that are personally yours and you grow one 500, 500, 500, that is like 75,000 PV for your 3 accounts. So it's okay. By the time those 3 accounts are giving you 2 million, it means you have 100,000 on each of them. That's 300,000 PV. By the time 3 of them are qualifying for 4 million, you finish the compensation plan. So that's another approach. Okay. So let's.
Can you use this? Can you use this image to? Can you use this? Can you use this image to explain it again, please?
Okay. Now let's assume BCD are your accounts, right? So if you are building them well, B is giving you results, C is giving you results, D is giving you results. If you choose not to expand your direct on A, you are still on track. In as much as you're going to drive BCD up to 4 million, 5 million, there are people who count for A. Because by the time B has 250,000 PV, C has 250,000 PV, D has 100 PV, that's like 600 PV, 600,000 PV, and you need just 500,000 PV. But if you are sure that you want to get your result very fast, you can expand B, C, D, E, F, G, H, so you can have like 10 or 20 direct.
Okay. 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 All right. That's amazing. All right. I have to move on to the next question. Now, Flexi. Flexi is asking. All right. There's a question from Flexi.
What advice do you have for someone with vertical who first account has 7, second account has 5? Man,
the first account has 7, the second account has 5, the third account has 6, the fourth account, which is under the third, has 16.
Okay. My third account are giving you 2 million. It means you have. All right. Man, you've gotten it wrong, bro. That's just the truth. Like I said, this is the problem we are having. This is just the problem. And you should stop from today. You should stop. Don't do vertical placement, please. You're giving yourself. Some of you would have qualified since. They pay me. They pay me because you want to celebrate more qualifier, but you're doing the wrong thing. You've already, what you have now is one leg. You have one leg. Vertical account, they are on one leg.
Exactly.
That's what you have. And that is your power leg. Now, your third account has passed your 10 generation. So whatever you do your third account, I'm sure your main account is not so many people because you don't pass 10 generation. That's why your baby is not increasing. What you can do now, open another direct account under your main account and start building it. A normal man, a normal human being stand on two legs, but in this case, 4 legs, 5 legs is okay. You watch Mortal Kombat, we have Shiva. Shiva in Mortal Kombat has plenty hands. That's how the business should be.
Network. Okay. So, well, while we are waiting for Reigns to get back, Flexi, it is very, very wrong approach. Okay, it's very wrong approach. Please don't build that way. Concentrate, build your main account, then have BCD directly under A. Okay.
Please, nobody should call my line.
Everything building so has been one
nobody should
leg.
Call my line. It's breaking.
So what you need to do,
I use hotspots.
Go back to the first account. Okay, Mr. Rain is back.
I can use hotspots.
Yeah, Mr. Rain, we lost you along the line, and I was trying to throw more light on. I wanted to continue on what you were saying earlier. So you can ride on now. Okay. Nigeria, our epileptic network. It's amazing. It's amazing. So what you should do is to go back to your account. Under that first account, please concentrate on that first account and start building it. And start building the first account. Forget about other accounts that are under. Forget about those ones and start building those accounts that are on top. It's very, very, very important. Okay, it's very important. I'm going to be going to the next question right now. Okay, here is another question, Mr. Rains. He said, please, my question, let's say one don't have money to do the first 3 legs, that is BCD, directly under you. But you have people who have registered immediately, you registered your accounts, these people are your first downlines. How do one change the narratives if you have the money to register more accounts under you?
You are still in order. Like I said, any account you register with your main account is your first generation. Any account you register with your first account is your first generation. So, like personally, I've already registered people before I started registering other accounts. Because chances are that most people will join when they have just 5,000 in their account and they just register. You don't expect to open multiple accounts that day. It's not a must. But as you start earning in the business, you can now add additional accounts by using your username to sign up additional accounts. Those accounts will be placed on your first generation, side by side with your the people that you've registered. To be placed like you already have ABC. Any account that you bring now will be G, E, F. They are your personal accounts. So you register 3 accounts today now. You're already on track. So all you need to do is to work on those 3 accounts and develop it downwards.
Okay. All right. Let me move to the next one. Yeah. Another question here. If Ekwepo said, if it's a problem that only the Holy Ghost can solve, then you can go into sanctuary. That
was the sanctuary. By the way.
The Vim Master. Okay, network went off. Why was question answer? When was let me look for.
So
let me look for. Okay, I think this might be the last question. It says, please help out how to get. What's FBK? Is that Facebook? Facebook personnel. Facebook personnel.
Well, yeah, that should be Facebook.
Okay, she's talking about Facebook personnel that can help out on Facebook ad.
Okay.
Can you recommend a professional or somebody? That's what I think. That's what she's asking.
Yes, that's what she's asking. But here's the truth: your Facebook page is better managed by you. It's your personal brand. If you outsource it, the person might not give you the required result, because when people come in, you're the one that will do training for them. The person that you're outsourcing to, if the person is a registered member, will carry your prospect and register on his own. The person will just convert the prospect to his own team and he will register them. So all you need to do, let me help you. There's something you can do. Facebook ad creation is very simple. You can create Facebook just by going to your Facebook and click on pages. Create it. Now when you create it, you can go to Google Form and create a Google Form, then post the Google Form on your page. Now whoever that goes through your advert and is interested, once they click on the page, to take them to that Google Form, they can fill their form. Then you go back and talk to them on how to pay and register them. You can do that. Don't outsource your page, because most of the persons that you're paying to, they will still need that traffic. They will need those persons on their own team. Then what I could do for you, in case you can't build a page, just reach out to me after the video. Let's talk about building your page. It's quite simple. Well, I'll teach you how to boost your page, your advert, and then you're off to go. It's very simple.
Okay, fine. There's another question here. Please explain the concept of generation.
Okay. Let's take, for instance, a 10-story building or a skyscraper that has, let's say, 10 layers. Okay, so that is your generation. The first layer and everybody that is inside the floor apartment, those are your first generation. Okay, now the second staircase, all the people that are in the second floor are your second generation. Even if they are 1,000, provided they are all connected to your first account, they are your second generation. There could be thousands, depending on the horizontal numbers you have. Do you understand? They could run into thousands. It might not be 20. If you have 20 from the start, they will give you double. That's geometric progression. So it continues like that, up, down to your 10th generation. Now, the way Richard get paid is belt.
Yeah.
If you have maybe you started with basic package, you're going to end up to 5 generation, which is the 5th floor. All their transactions down to the 5th floor. By the time it's on your 5th floor, start registering people, and it gets to your 6, 7, you will not receive. Then you have to upgrade.
Mr. Benz, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. I think my light just went off.
Hello?
I'm using a. Yes, I'm there. I can hear you.
Hello, Mr. Renz.
I'm with you.
Network is really bad. Okay.
I can hear you.
Yeah, he's back. Okay, all right. Continue,
I can
please.
hear you.
Yeah,
So
we lost you along the line.
Oh, sorry about that. It's network. So if you're on a basic package, you have to upgrade to earn from 6th generation. If you're on a bronze, you have to upgrade to earn from 7th generation. That's how it is. All right. So your generation only means the boundary you can earn from. Okay. So you can always build your business deep down. Like, your team members are doing activities and everything is adding up to your top.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
I think we'll be using more of charts.
Thank you very much.
We're using charts.
Yeah. We'll be using more.
We still have more questions.
Okay. Please, we have more questions. Questions, please. Question, please. Question, please. More question. Ask your question.
I think by 30 minutes, 1:30, we should be done.
Yes.
1 hour, 30 minutes. That should be okay.
Question,
okay, now
please.
somebody's asking question. Okay, now for the fact that we have prospects watching this video, I just need to do a clear or a simple presentation for the prospects.
Fantastic.
So that they can catch up. Okay. For those joining us for the first time, this is Recharge and Get Paid live show. All right. And what is Recharge and Get Paid? Recharge and Get Paid is a simplified BTU platform. It's a divine platform. It's a God-sent platform that is designed to give you and I the required leverage we need in life. What I mean by leverage is your ability to earn passive income. The system is designed in a way that you have to sign up. It's a membership-based plan. You sign up, you get your BTU packages. You log into your back office. You see your, a business in a box. You can do your airtime. You can do your data. You can do your cable subscriptions. You can pay NEPA bills.
Yeah.
There is more to network. The rich build network while everybody else is looking for a job. They're looking for work. So you don't want to look for work. You want to build a system. The system you can build today, trust me, is a system that is hanging on the telecom sector, because the telecom sector will survive any economy. Whether the economy is depressed, people will still recharge their phone. People will still pay for electricity bills. People will still buy airtime. So the company says you can build your business out of our platform. All you need to do is to sign up and share the information with people, use the platform. Whoever join the business through you, whenever they recharge their phone, they're getting paid, right? They also do the same thing and connect the dots. You can do your business in Nigeria, Sierra Leone, South Africa, Liberia. We are open in those countries, so you have no boundaries, all right? For those that are outside Nigeria that we are not in their location yet, they can still join the business. But when you join, note that you will not be able to use the platform because the services are not the same. But you can build the business in Nigeria market, in Ghana market, Sierra Leone market, Liberia market, and the likes. All right. Now, if you are doing this, you're going to qualify for award and incentives, which runs up to 15.5 million. You will get more of this by meeting the person that invited you to the program and get more information. But I want to assure you that if you decide to join this business, you have decided that 2020 is going to be one of the best year ever, because I made this decision in 2017, and 3 years down the line, 2 years plus down the line, it's been blessing upon blessing. So you are welcome on board. Thank you very much.
Okay, there are a few questions that just came up. Let's just treat this quickly before we call it a day. Now, while we're treating this, 3 p.m., we are hosting another guest. I'll display the flyer so you can start inviting your guest. Now, the question here from Mary says, please, I need advice on how to commence an online class for prospects, since we can since we can meet with them, it's okay, since we can't meet with them physically due to the pandemic. Okay.
I did advise on how to commence an online class. Please, that's specific. Do you want to use Facebook class? You want to use the YouTube class, or you want to do live video or WhatsApp? So let's know what you want to do. You can always reach me. Let's discuss that. Okay. It depends on what you want.
Okay. All right. The next question says, what advice do you have for downlines who focuses on selling recharge cards data instead of recruiting?
Well, you still need them in your business. If you have a downline that sells 1 million airtime every month, God has blessed you. God has blessed you if you can sell 1 million. So encourage him to keep selling. But tell him to increase his target. If he's selling 1 million, you should sell 10 million. So you can get 2% commission. But be looking for people that will be doing the business part. Look for them also. So add it. So that when registration is not coming in, you are earning VT commission. God has blessed you now. God has blessed you. All right? So they all work for good. They work for good.
Yeah, there's another question. There's another question here. What should I do in order not to lose downlines? I have lost over 3 downlines for this issue. Please. What was the issue? What's the issue? You didn't say it, but you can just talk about that on the periphery.
Okay. Now, actually, you can do little when people want to leave you. Relationships are built. People come and go. People leave. People will always leave you. You cannot give 100%. The charity is run by people that know what they want. So anybody that said I have an issue and I leave, the person does not have a will, does not believe in himself to succeed. If I tell people my story and get paid, how I started and what I went through till today, people will not believe it. They just see the story now. They don't know what we went through. They just see the glory. All right. There are challenges you will face through when something is good. When something is nice, you need to pass through some challenges. Some of them don't want to pass through that challenge. They want to get it they want to get it just now. They want to get it just now. So you can actually let me give you an instance. For instance, Jesus Christ. What if he asked God, Father, what can I do that people don't backslide? Then Jesus Christ can do. You have the willpower. He has given you everything you need. It's on you now to decide. So your downline are not your responsibility, like telling them to stay. But you can only show them the vision, show them how to grow, show them what they need to know. All right. People quit because, one, they are dissatisfied with something. Find out what that is. People quit because they don't have guidance. Provide information and the necessary tools that they need and see if they will flow well. Amongst the 10 you have, you're going to pick 3 or 5 that are good, and you work with those 3 or 5. The rest, they will join later. They will join later. So don't kill yourself for a team member that is going up and down. I have one. The guy has run around the whole network marketing company. He will go and come back. He will go. He will come back. He will go. He will come back. Now he came back yesterday, he's asking for password and username. I said, I don't remember. So human beings are like that. If you want to waste time waiting for them, you go old though, you no go fit. So allow them to go. They will come back.
Okay. What Chinonso, so the online class Chinonso was talking about is WhatsApp class. WhatsApp class.
If it's WhatsApp class, it's simple now. Just create a WhatsApp class, add them to the group, and then bring in resource persons. Then while you're doing that, you also learn how to do seminars by yourself. So learn how to do that. Then create scheduled training. Don't do training every time. It's monotonous and it's boring. Create time for your training either in the morning and in the evening. Don't do training every time somebody joins your group. So add them to the group and schedule training and see how it works. This room is a bit dark. Excuse me.
All right. It's been a pleasing pleasure and a privilege having Mr. Rains here. It's been a wonderful time. It's been a wonderful time. You know, Mr. Rains, I truly appreciate you. First, I must thank you for honoring the invitation to be hosted on this median edition of Meet and Greet with the FBI Coach.
It's a pleasure.
Why another person? Questions. I mean, we may not have to take these questions again. We have actually exceeded our time. Somebody is asking question again on the 40-40-20 rule. Okay, Rains, can you just you don't have to go deep into it, just throw a little light and so we can end it.
Okay, that will be the conclusion actually. Now the 40% rule means that for any award you want to qualify, let not 100% of the PV come from one leg. If you are using 3 legs, that's where you have 40, 40, 20. But if you are using 10 legs, it's not 40, 40 again. It could be 40, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. It could be 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. It could be 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 10 in 10 places is 100. If you sum the total of 40, 40, 20 is 100. So you're looking for 100%. That 100% can come from multiple legs, not from one leg. That is what the 40% means. So if you already have only one leg you are building on, it means you are sitting on a chair with one leg, which is bad. So you need to have a chair that has 4 legs or 3 legs that can provide you support, the fulcrum that you need to stand gidigba, so that as the people they fall, it will not break you. If you have people they come, it's going to break you. But if you stand well, gidigba, 4 legs, as the people they come down, you'll be collecting all of them because you have the shock absorber. That is what it means. So go back and check your leg. If you have only one account you're working on, expand that account. Register new account with your main account. Your first account should sponsor more like 2 other accounts and balance it and start working those 2 accounts down.
Good, good. All right. With that, we are going to end this session tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, distinguished viewers, we are hosting the next guest come Saturday. Make it a date, and I'm going to quickly display the slide, display the picture so you can see who is coming on board, meet and greet with the FBI coach next week. Ladies and gentlemen, we are hosting John the Catalyst. John the Catalyst. The Catalyst is our next guest on Meet and Greet with the FBI coach. We'll send out reminders, we'll send out the pictures. So keep it a date, 3 p.m. on Saturday, 27th of June, 2020. Set your calendar. It promises to be great. I assure you, if you can have your team members connected, if you can have every member of your team connected to this weekly online trainings, you'll be amazed what you will get out of it. Someone said, one of the questions, how can I keep my team members? Well, one of the ways you can keep your team, you can't hold anybody, but you only do your part. One of the ways you can do that is by investing in them. Train them, give them resources, like what we are doing right now. And I always use the word, be a blessing wholesale. Give out resources, give out benefits. The more you invest in people, the more resources, the more benefits come back to you, the more lessons you will learn. Okay, so let's be a blessing wholesale. Come Saturday, the 27th of this month. Let's all hook up once again to hear from John the Catalyst. He has quite a lot to share with us. Mr. Rains, I appreciate you so much. On the parting note, can you tell us why they call you the ancestor?
I think that name came from one of my team member, Lager Master. During one of our awards, we just discovered that everybody was tied to me. Most of the people that were collecting checks were actually my downlines, and their downline. So we have gone down deeper and we've created a lot of millionaires. So they said, this one I be the ancestor. So that was how the name came by. And trust me, it's been a wonderful experience. Having to make a decision. I started with 5,000. Most people don't know, I joined this with 5,000. And look at where we are today. Look at the millionaires we've created. Look at the lives we've touched. Look at the joy across the world that we're creating. And we are not done yet. We are still doing more. That's to say that this business is more than making money. It's about touching lives. And I'm happy doing this. I'm happy making myself available to be used by God. Maybe this is my own ministry. I don't get church. I don't be pastor. I'm the ancestor. And of course, you're making life for people. All right. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for hooking up with us. Thank you for being part of the show. Let me tell you one thing. Your business will never remain the same. But the fact that you spend 1 hour, 50 minutes for this online business training.
Okay.
You want to say something? Yeah, I want to pray for my audience because I know that today you are receiving exponential growth in your business. You are receiving exponential breakthrough. People are going to call you from left and right to join your business.
Yeah.
You are blessed. You have favor. Now, whatever that is flying around the world today that people are scared of, it will not come near us. We shall continue to work stronger and stronger. The telecom sector is what has been designed to help our family, our generation, and we will not stop because God is with us. And he that is with God is a majority. Thank you very much and stay blessed.
Amen. 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 And I also need to say this, that one of the things I love about Mr. Rains is integrity. Integrity. I've had so many testimonies about it, and that's actually the bedrock of every sustainable business. Okay, and that's also what I run with, integrity. Okay, so we are also encouraging everyone viewing us today. You want to build a lasting business, build integrity. Build integrity. There was a video I shared sometime, and I said that before the end of the year, we are chunking out multiple millionaires. So kindly drop nice words for Mr. Rains for being a blessing to us this afternoon. Say thank you, Mr. Rains. Help me drop. Thank you, Mr. Rains. God bless you. God increase you more. And I also received the amens and the prayers. Okay, we have just started. The telecommunication sector is huge, is enormous. There's so much millions to make from this telecommunication sector. And you are a prospect, you are viewing us, you haven't joined, please don't hesitate to get hold of the person who shared this video with you to get started immediately, to know how you need to grab and open your VTU portal. It's important. Yeah. We love you, Mr. Rains, and we appreciate you. And
so much.
Please send my love to the only P that is global.
P that is global.
I believe.
Sure, yeah.
Yes.
Sure, yeah.
And
I think she's watching us.
Guess what? Let me tell you guys ahead of time. On their wedding day, I'm gonna show it live. She's
thank you.
Their wedding day, I'm gonna show us live. Not just the whole world, the wedding. Mr. Rains, we appreciate you. We thank you.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much.
Until
see you guys on Saturday with the John to the Catalyst live.
Yes. John Oti the Catalyst. He's gonna scatter ground come Saturday. Please don't get your wonderful training.